Hi, and welcome to the 10 square metre workshop. Regular viewers will remember that I recently made some dovetail gauges, things like this, out of a bit of aluminium angle. I then realised, when I tried to use them, how useless they are. So why did I make it shaped like this? Well, that's the standard sort of size. If you look online, you'll see dozens of them, and they're all shaped this way. But to me, they're entirely wrong, for at least 4 reasons. Let me explain. Firstly, when you're laying out your dovetails, the last one closest to the edge is always going to be inwards. But this faces outwards, so you've got to balance it precariously on the end, trying to keep it flat to the line before trying to mark it. Not a good idea. Some try to overcome this problem by having the top longer. The problem with that is you can't use the mark on the top to line everything up. You have to first extend your point right across the face and then mark both sides so you can line it up on the side instead of on the top. 2 extra operations for every division. Secondly, if this line represents the surface of your wood, then the gauge is laid on top of it like this, and the marking knife scores a gauge with the sharp edge right next to the gauge. Then when you come to cut, the saw fits into this groove, lining up with the gauge exactly. But if your gauge is shaped like this, you're marking the part you want to keep, not the part you want to cut away. Thirdly, if you're using one that's butterfly shaped, so it has to be sticking up as well as down, then doing the cross cut is difficult. You have to go over the top because this wing gets in the way. Last but not least, if you use one shaped like this, which solves all those problems, rather than like this, as you can see, it uses less material, weighs less, costs less. I've just made a new gauge out of solid brass for my Dudley tool chest. See the series. And it does both 6:1 and 8:1, and of course it leans the right way. So, is there anyone out there that can tell me why they make these all wrong? I would genuinely like to know. That's all this time. Bye for now.